Welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Udupedia. Myself, Assistant Professor Maithili Gauri Shankar. Now we are going to see the topic graphical representation for SEM 1, FI BMS, FI BCBA and FICS. In before lecture we have seen how the data should be collected and their frequency distribution table. Now we are going to see how the frequency distribution table are converted into graphical representation and what are the benefits of graphical representation. Why we are preferring to do every data in a graphical representation means it is the technique of presenting the data visually which is easy to understand than the tabular or textual presentation. The numerical data will not give us the idea of full data. So the graphical representation conversion of the data helpful us to understand the meaning of the data in very less time and effectively. The diagrams and graphs may be less accurate but more effective than the numerical representation. Importance of graphical representation of data. The technique of graph offers numerous advantages. Some of the points are given here. It is easy to understand. In one glance we can understand the trend and fluctuation of the data. Time saving because we are able to understand immediately after seeing the graphical notation of any big data. Comparison of data is easy and knowledge of mathematics is not necessary when you are studying from the graphical representation. Accurate location of mean median mode of the data will be possible. It is helpful in forecasting, interpolation and extrapolation of data. How to plot the data? Before that we are going to see how to plot some points in XY axis, that is two plane. First quadrant is having both positive, second quadrant is positive, negative and positive, third quadrant is both negative, fourth is positive and negative. So according to that the P number 3, 4 is plotted in P1 plotted in first quadrant, P2 number -3, 2 plotted in second quadrant, P3 is -2, -3 plotted in third quadrant and P4 in fourth quadrant. So one of the representation of the data into the graphical form is histogram, in which we can find mode. Here the data given are the marks and number of students. This is the grouped data. 10 to 15 the number of students is 10, 15 to 20 12, 20 to 25 13, 25 to 30 32, 30 to 35 20, 35 to 47, 40 to 45 4A. So plotting in the XY axis, taking marks as in the X axis and number of students in Y axis, considering the below X axis 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 etc. and plotting now 10 to 15, taking the range in X axis, the height of the bar is 10, it was plotted against Y axis, drawing the rectangular diagram. Next 15 to 20 12, 20 to 25 13, 25 to 30 22, 30 to 35 20, we are plotting all the points. At last the maximum height is 22, which is in the range 25 to 30. Drawing the cross mark, joining the end of the bar to the next bar and joining the end of the bar to before bar diagram, and the midpoint is joined to x-axis, we are getting the mode value. Here approximately the mode value is 29. Next, how to find the frequency density. Where we want to use the frequency density calculation, we can see the class interval difference is different from each other. 40 to 50, the range is 10 in this problem. 50 to 70 is 20, 70 to 90 is 20, 90 to 100 is 10. In this case, we are using frequency density calculation. So here the problem given weight and number of boys. Frequency density we are calculating as using the formula frequency density equal to frequency upon length of the class interval, that is 7 upon 10, the difference between 40 and 50 is 10. 18 upon 20, the difference between 50 and 70 is 20. 16 by 20 and 5 by 10, we are getting the answer. We are plotting the histogram bar diagram corresponding to x-axis as weight and frequency density as y. We are plotting the diagram, we getting the histogram. Now we can see less than Vogive curve. Here the following distribution gives the distribution of wages of 70 workers. Draw a less than curve and we want to locate median and quartile graphically. To find the median, the formula is total frequency upon 2. For quartiles, Q1 quartile total frequency upon 4. For Q3, 3 total frequency upon 4. Now they have given in this problem weekly wages and number of workers. Weekly wages are given 40 to 45, 45 to 50, etc. And number of workers is 5, 9, 15, 13, 11, 12, 5. So we want to calculate less than cumulative frequency. For that we want to add the frequencies. First 5 we want to take 5 plus 9, 14, 14 plus 15, 29, 29 plus 13, 42. 42 plus 11, 53, 53 plus 12, 65, 65 plus 5, 70. So we are going to plot the less than cumulative frequency curve or less than OP. For that we want to take the x values as from the graph, from this we want to take 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 as x values, y values less than cumulative frequencies 5, 14, 29, 42, 53, 65, 70. Plotting this we are getting the less than frequency curve in the form of S. Then plotting in y axis the value of n by 2 35, we are getting the value of median 57.5. In the y axis we are plotting 35. We are drawing the horizontal line intersecting the curve, and from there we are drawing the perpendicular line to x axis. Where it is meeting at x axis, that point is median. Q1 equal to n by 4, that is 17.5. From y axis we are drawing similar procedure, we are getting Q1 as 52.5. Similarly Q3 is 65. Draw a more than Ogive for the following. The marks and number of students was given. We want to find median, number of students securing marks above 60. Marks given 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Number of students 4, 6, 10, 15, 25, 22, 11, 7. To find the greater than frequency, cumulative frequency, first we want to add the frequency. The total frequency here is 100. Then we want to subtract every frequency from this total. 10 minus 4, 96, 96 minus 6, 90, 90 minus 10, 80, 80 minus 15, 65, 65 minus 25, 40, 40 minus 22, 18, 18 minus 11, 7. So the last number should be equal. After this we are calculating median, median equal to n by 2, that is 100 by 2 equal to 50. So the value of median we are finding from the diagram. Here for x-axis we are taking the values from the marks 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and greater than cumulative frequency values are y-axis. Plotting in the graph, we are getting the graph as like this. Then corresponding value of median we are finding, plotting 50 in y-axis, drawing a horizontal line, touching the curve and perpendicular line meeting at x-axis, the value is 46. Similarly, for number of students securing marks above 60, marks it was given in x-axis. So from x-axis 60 we are drawing a perpendicular line to the line and drawing horizontal line to the y-axis, we are getting the value as 18. So the number of students securing marks above 60 is 18. Thank you, students.